Hey, okay. So, shoot, wait, is this? I think, I think that this is part five. It could be four. Or no, not four. I know it's not four. It could be six. But I think it's part five. Um, actually, let me check it here really quick. Okay, no, it's part six. Okay. So, the other day, I released part five, and that video did great, you know? That was, that was really solid. Yeah, I got like 13 likes and 3 subscribers from just one video, so I'm pretty happy with that. But this is the first, and I'll join the world. But this is the first episode thing that I've actually had like I already know what I'm gonna name it. Uh, Cheers to a New Beginning or Ode to a New Beginning, but I think I'm gonna pick Cheers. Yeah, it's gonna be Cheers. Oh, hey, would you look at that? What a great video hook. You should probably keep watching, because what a good hook. But yeah, so this video will be slightly more serious. I mean, not anything too deep or any of that, but the past few days, like since I started this channel and I've been posting, I ooh, this is really pretty. This might be the thumbnail. Okay, but the past few days that I've been here, I moved. Well, not moved, but I kind of moved away from my mom, or like I'm not staying there anymore. It's not like we didn't really end on bad terms. She's been here the past like week, helping getting me set up, but we had a lot of issues back home. So I came down here to Texas. This is where I'll be staying for a while. And yeah, I before this, for leaving. Ooh, wait, that is so pretty. Before this, I let me think. Say this clearly. Okay. Before I, came down here, I had this school kind of program thing. It wasn't really that difficult, but I always felt like I was going towards the wrong direction with it. And I had I had a bit of a friend group and stuff, and I mean that whole situation kind of went south. That really sucked for me, and I was talking to this girl for a while, and then that didn't really work out either. So it's almost like my life kind of fell apart there. But I feel like that life wasn't really on the track to amount to anything. Like I wasn't doing the right thing for me. There are certain things in my life that I feel like are the like it just feels right. It feels like this is part of what I need to do to help. If you've ever read the book The Alchemist, it talks a lot about the main character's personal legend, like everyone's personal legend. And I guess in terms of the book, of The Alchemist, uh, it just didn't really feel right for what I wanted my personal legend to be. Like I have a lot of these big aspirations and stuff, and back there I just lived way up on this mountain, on this canyon, and it was like a 17-minute drive, and we were far away from any city. It was just this medium-sized town, and I didn't really. And then, the few friends that I did have and I was talking to, we, like I said, had a bit of a falling out with. I do have some friends here, and I'm happy about that. So that's part of why I came here. But yeah, this is in a way like a new beginning for me. I'm really hoping to start going to the gym, getting my whole life on track for what I want to be. Uh, I'm really grateful that my mom uh, presented me with this opportunity. Well, not we. I would. It was like a combination of. I mean, I kind of like suggested it, and then she talked about it. She thought about it, and it was just what we both came up with, and really decided that that's what I needed to do, or that's what I should do for myself. But I'm really grateful that she approved and that she was willing to do this because it wasn't an easy decision to make. Not in the slightest. But I really I've only been here for like a week. I got here basically on my birthday, day before my birthday, which is December 31st. So I have not been here very long, but I feel like I'm doing what's right for me. I'm, as I said, I am going to be what do you call it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be going to the gym, and I really hated high school. I mean, it was not really what I was taking wasn't exactly high school. I've been homeschooled most of my life, or I guess more accurately, unschooled. Um, so that just adds more to my surprise. Yeah, I was talking in a previous episode about this test that I was taking. It's a like an acuplacer test. I think they're pretty easy because I mean I was able to pass it. Um, and I thought honestly that I was gonna do really bad, but I was able to pass. So I'm gonna start taking community college classes uh pretty soon. And I mean I have no idea how that's gonna go for me. So right now what I have laid out in front of me is like some community college. I really wanted to start doing the piano again. And that's the main things is like fitness, piano, community college, and then of course this too. I really want to be doing this. This is fun for me, and I've had a few people in the comments like kind of cheering me on a little bit, and I really appreciate that. That kind of stuff means a lot. It's nice to hear. It really is. Um, I'm sorry I didn't release an episode yesterday. I I was talking with my granddad again for a long time, and it got really, really late, and I was so tired. Um, yeah, I might be able to work a little bit on the house this episode, but yeah. Uh, I guess I would say that I'm kind of excited for however this takes, like whatever path this takes me. To be more transparent about the acuplacer test, I didn't pass the whole thing. I passed I passed most of it. There's like three sections. There's like English questions, math questions, and then an essay. I passed the English questions and the math questions, but I just barely didn't pass the essay. Uh, and honestly, in my opinion, it wasn't that bad. I had a lot of emotional depth, but I only found out later after looking it up that those essays are graded by bots, so they didn't get to understand my emotional depth, and that came with that essay. I think there's like a score of like 1 to 8, and 5 to 8 is passing, and I got a 4, so just barely under the cutoff, unfortunately. But I can retake that. I'm going to be retaking that very soon. And then yeah, I'm gonna be taking some classes. I'm hoping to take some Spanish. Because my dad, he's from Mexico. Like half of my family is, yeah, like lives in Mexico, and I can't even speak Spanish. So I think that's one of the classes I'll be taking is Spanish, actually, and I'm excited for that. I'm not really excited for English or math. I mean, I can. I'm not very excited for that, but if that's what I got to do, that's what I'll do. Oh, one more thing that I didn't mention. I'm really wanting to take like acting lessons as well. Uh, I know I've mentioned this before, or at least I think I have. But yeah, acting would be so fun. Acting would be cool because that's back to entertaining people again. I know that it is really really unrealistic or is it unrealistic? Yeah, it's unrealistic. Really unrealistic to expect to make it on the big screen with acting as well. But uh, well, you gotta have those unrealistic dreams if you want to ever achieve them. And, that's what I want, so that's what I'm gonna dream for. Hopelessly optimistic. The zombie. I remember my first time that I was ever like exposed firsthand to editing was I had this old friend, uh, and he made this video where he like I believe he in the video he recorded himself like running up like oh no, it was like he recorded himself at the bottom of this little hill thing, and then he put his camera like on the floor, and then he picked up the camera and then he ran all the way to the top of the hill, and then he put his camera back on the ground again and picked it up, and it looked like in the video that he just like put the camera on the ground and then he picked it up and then boom, he was at the top of the hill, and I thought that was so cool. um I thought it was magic. I was like, how did you do that? That was really funny. Okay. I wonder if I can do a little bit more work on the house. I need logs. I guess I can just get some logs. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I really like I really like the bliss shaders. Before this, I really had not used them much at all. But I decided, and you even see that moment of me deciding in the first little episode of this series where I'm like clicking through the videos and I pick yeah, or not clicking through, I don't know why I said videos, clicking through the shaders, and then I pick bliss. Uh so yeah. And when you have like 30 performance mods like I do to back it up, it's makes for some pretty solid gameplay. Kind of. I mean, not gameplay, like Minecraft observing. You get to like watch Minecraft, but I would say the gameplay, like the actual gameplay on my part, not that satisfying. That is a cool looking cave. I'm going into the cave. Ooh. Something I really want to do is like, it would be cool to. Nah. No, no. It's bad. Okay, I was gonna say it'd be cool to like collaborate with people, but that was me being a big head. I totally. It's like for some reason when I was thinking that, I entirely forgot that I'm at. I don't know. I don't think anyone would want to collaborate with me for anytime soon. Probably have to keep this up for like a year or more or two before any of that starts happening. Um, but yeah, yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I should. It does seem like my channel though is like slightly, slowly, but steadily improving. Because my first few videos were getting like 20 views. Well, 20 views in like a full day. And now they're getting like 30 views in the same amount of time. So if that's not rapid growth, then I don't know what is. That's like a, 50% uh growth rate in just a couple days. So clearly my strategy of just doing whatever feels like the least amount of effort is working out pretty well. I gotta say. Um I was thinking earlier, like there's this one program called Audacity, and I could like upload my audio files to that and get them cleaned up. But then I realized it's probably not going to be that much better than whatever I'm doing now, and it breaks my whole jam of just not being like. Then that breaks my whole flow of making low quality stuff. 'Cause, well, it's still low quality. Um, oh, it's a witch. That would still be low quality. Just it would break my tinkering or editing contract. Oh, I get so sidetracked when I do this kind of thing. I am not great at. It's a creeper. Okay, I need to go to sleep so that I do not die. I What a humble little abode this place is. Steak. Skeleton out there. Bones. Got some bones. I'm gonna go check in on Dwayneson the Dwayne. Yeah, what's up? What's up, bud? I love the little like head twist that they do when you have something that they want. They do with yeah, they do it with bones. That's cool. Dwayneson the Dwayne. Man, I was yeah, that was what a great name. Uh, I don't know if this is Stu or the other one, but uh, if it I'm naming the other one to Donks. Whatever the original name was, throw that away. It's Donks now, like like donkey, but now it's just Donks because I don't know, sounds cool. Um, And that thing I talked about, I just want to make this clear. I didn't really see many comments that seemed like they wanted to get like talked about specifically on the last video, but what I said about the whole like how are you thing, like that still goes. If you, have something to like, you can tell me how you are and then I'll be like You know, it's good because when someone says that they're doing good or that they're doing bad, I'll talk about good first and then bad. When someone says that they're doing all good, it's like, you know, it's kind of nice to hear. You know, it's a little bit nice to hear that people are doing well, and that kind of thing makes my day a little bit. Like, yeah, it's just it's good to hear people doing good. You know, it's positivity in the world. Gosh, I sounded so, I don't know, zen or whatever. I don't know, saying that. I don't know, but yeah, it's nice to hear that kind of thing. Um, and then if you're not doing good, that's not great to hear. I mean, like it's yeah, it's kind of saddening to hear. But I think it's good to talk about it. Um, as I said, I am no way qualified or have very much just even experience with life in total to be talking about things like, you know, giving advice on someone doing bad, but I don't know, I can try. Like as I've said, I like owe you guys something because you people are the ones who like decided to use your very precious time watching whatever this stuff is. So, um, yeah, you know, it's a, it's just a it's a way of me giving back, kind of. Oh, snow. Oh, it's not good. Let's check out this pro Minecraft tip. And to get out of I can need to get out of there. Okay. Boom. Nice. Light as a rabbit. Mm-hmm. 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 I think I hear a bunny. Here's something. Hey, it's a little rabbit. We'll call that guy Rabbers. Rabbers, the little bunny rabbit. You know, for me, saying because I don't really know the full difference. I mean, I have an idea of like what the difference between a bunny and a rabbit is, but I don't know it that well. So if I just call them all bunny rabbits, then you know that's covering both bases and it's accepted. So I'm I think that works. Little cheat code. Not really a cheat code, but I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, unless I'm doing, I don't think I will. Okay. Wait. Tomorrow is what day? Ah, tomorrow's Sunday. I I think, and if there is, I will record it. But I think that there is and I've mentioned this twice before on different episodes. I have no idea which ones they are. But I believe that there is a um like Civ Labs civilization event thing, and that has like voice chat and stuff. So maybe that could be fun to make a little video about, just you know, in it. I not too entertaining, but I could. That would be fun for me. You know, make some videos on it. Though those they are really long, so I would actually edit that. Unfortunately, it'll be like a maybe a separate series kind of thing. I don't know. I'll try to keep this up as well, but I might do some of that in addition. It's gonna be going on for a while, and yeah, I think that'll be fun. Um, I know that it's like really hardcore, so I might draw. I might just decide that it's too rough and drop out. But you know, who knows? Who knows? Cool. So we have ourselves a little house, some logs. I really, as I keep saying, gotta get more logs, but for I just keep getting distracted. Uh, yeah. Boom, boom, and then Bob. Oh, sweet, cool. But but a little bit of this, little bit of this. Nice. Huh. Nice. I think my voice like gave out there for a second. Unless it doesn't sound like it did, in which case it didn't. And me telling you that it gave out, I was lying to you. But if it sounded like it did give out, then it did give out, and I was not lying to you. Okay, I really do gotta remember to leave out the video on the hook, because then you know that's how you get all the viewers and stuff, is you know when they see your hook, because once you watch the video and then you're watching, you're having a good time, and then you see wow, and then you see that video hook, you're like, wow, what a sweet video hook. If I ever start a new world, I promise you a second video hook will be on the way. Absolutely. It's gonna become a tradition. Promise you. I love this place. The Humble Abode. I went to this grocery store today, um, and they had this like sourdough, but I think when they were baking it, they had like chunks of cheese in it. I mean, I'm guessing that's how they added the cheese. Was there was just chunks of cheese in the dough when they started baking it, and some chopped up jalapeno, and it was so good. It was it was so tasty. It was like only like a miniature little loaf thing. Have you ever had a concha? Or I think that's what they're called. It would be so embarrassing if that's not what they're called. I haven't had one in years. Well, it's not true. I haven't had one in like 8 months. But before that, it was years. Yeah. But yeah, they're like this little bit larger than a donut. Probably like equivalent to 2.5 donuts. But it was just this miniature little loaf of bread. Uh, and it was tasty. It was sourdough. I don't know if I mentioned that it was sourdough, but it was sourdough, and it was good. Like good stuff, great stuff. Tasty, so tasty. Um, yeah. Well, I think currently this channel's got 2 bits running for it that I have to find the thumbnail, or at least part of the thumbnail, in the video, and that I have to build this awesome video hook. Because, well, you know, you won't stay entertained without that. Every time I look back at it, you guys gotta just get like rehooked again if you were thinking about clicking off or whatever. I don't know. You I've said this quite a few times, but in all honesty, you probably should click off. But yeah. I appreciate you being here though. It's it's nice. I mean, yeah, just to talk and then have a few people listen to you. Da-da, 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 da-da. Oh, I need to get over there. It's nighttime. Night. Oh, sorry, donks. I'm pretty sure that one's actually stew, but it just gets jumbled around so much. We're all right. Okay. Gotta sleep and I gotta get more food and I haven't even. Oh no. I haven't even talked about getting to the Ender Dragon in a while. It's still the goal. That is still the goal. But man, it is. I'm not making much progress towards that. I think in the past multiple episodes, I started this house. I'm pretty sure on the third episode, and we're on the sixth, and all we've done is made like this little farm spot and some pillars. Mm, mm, mm. Uh, yeah, yeah. Oof, got quiet there. I can't be going quiet on you guys, cause then what are you gonna watch? Just Minecraft? I mean, if you wanted to just watch Minecraft, you should probably just play Minecraft. This is nice. This is the same spot as last one. Man, the last video was it did so well. It got like 1.6 thousand impressions. Or wait, no. Actually, that was a different video. Let me check what it got. I'm gonna check it on my phone. Unless it did get 1.6 thousand. In which case, it probably got 1.6 thousand. Studio. I YouTube's like whole, I don't know what you call it. Like, oh, if you have a channel like recommends what to reply to someone's comment with, and I just hate that so much because it's so lazy. I remember one time there was this YouTuber that I followed and I really liked, and uh yeah, I think he just made like little silly Disney movie edits. But I commented on one of his videos and he responded. But then after, 11-year-old me or 9, I don't know, it was a while, it was years ago. But after I analyzed that comment long enough, I realized, wait, this sounds fake. This seems like fake. And then I think I saw that same exact comment or something really similar on a bunch of other people's comments, and I felt like Sherlock Holmes figuring out that he wasn't putting authentic replies. And then I was really sad. I stopped watching his videos. But I had showed it to some of my family, and they thought it was really funny. Um, and they wanted to keep watching it, but I almost felt like embarrassed. Like I personally knew the guy because commented he commented on my thing with the default or whatever. I don't know. It was a while ago. I was young. Anyway, last video. How are you? Yeah, I made 1.700 impressions. That's awesome. Honestly, that's great. Didn't have that high of a click through rate, but had 1.7 thousand or 1.7 Yeah, 1.7 thousand. 1700 impressions. It's got 37 unique viewers. That is sweet. I think my worst video is a quest for a thumbnail. Uh, I know now. Learn from my mistakes. Don't ever put effort into these kind of things. Yeah, that one had 10 unique viewers. So, yeah, last one did great. Cheers to a new beginning. Oh, to a new beginning. I went all the way out there looking for food and then I got distracted and I came all the way back. I really not great at this whole Minecraft thing. Not the best at all. I bet I probably ran by some cows while I was doing this too. You know what? I'll just stockpile some meat and I'll stop running as much. And then with that, actually, I'm gonna start chopping some trees while I'm out here. Because as I've mentioned many times, need wood. Oh, and then I have my bed so I can just sleep through the night. Awesome. Except if I die, then that backfires and then I'm all lost. And I'll only place the bed if I have food and I'm not gonna starve. It seems unlikely that I'll die. Da-da, 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 da-da. I watched this one unspeakable video very long time ago, and he talked about how if you stare an Enderman directly in the eyes, it stops moving. And after I learned that, I was like, wow, I have the most elite Minecraft knowledge. It's like you get in a staring contest with fellers, and then once you lose, they get really angry at you for losing and start attacking you. I'm not too great at making new friends. I mean, every time I go out or anything, it's like I'm. It's not that I'm afraid of people. I'm not. Um, I would say I'm like fairly confident, fairly. But the I mean, I guess what I'm about to say is about to sound not that confident, but the thing is, I I don't like approaching any people, like anyone, not just girls, just really anyone, because then when I do, it feels like I'm going out there and it's like obvious that I want to like hang out with them or be friends, and really like, and I hate doing that because it makes me feel like so vulnerable, and I don't know, I really hate feeling that way. Okay, we got beef. Awesome. If I eat this, then I can sprinkle out around a little bit, and I can find more beef. It's gonna be like a beef empire. Hey, what's up, gal? Should have been a crit. Jump. I when I started taking kickboxing classes a long time ago. I just never was really consistent about it. Um, but it was a while ago that I began taking them. I never really got good or anything because, as I said, not at all consistent about it. I was just, yeah, I was not doing too good in the class, and I realized like I never trained at home, and I absolutely should have. Like I had the equipment at home to train, but I never did, and I, and I was like confused why I didn't feel like I was getting any better, and I realized now I never even practiced. I genuinely believed for a long time that I just couldn't get better at things, but literally, like right now, I am realizing I never practiced anything, or at least anything that I thought I could never get better at. I was so lazy. Oh, but the whole reason why I started talking about kickboxing and stuff is I have considered I considered like jujitsu, but I was just remembering this. It's the reason I didn't do it is like, and no offense to anyone who really likes jujitsu. I think it's a great, martial art. Uh, Only reason I didn't do it is it just felt a little bit I don't know what the word. Well, I know what the word is. I'll just say freaky. I I want I saw this one video the other day of this guy. It was just this dumb little short video, but this guy, he was getting robbed, or like he was like, the robber guy was like, "Give me all your money," and the other guy was like, "Oh, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this." And then he gets down on the ground and starts aggressively like scooting towards him with his legs like wide open, and he's just saying, mount me, bro, mount me." So, I mean, it is a little bit question. I'll just strictly say questionable. Oh, but if we're talking about questionable, I guess I might mention that ever since I've been planning to go to the gym, I've been watching a bit of like fitness content, just to get started, learn some exercises. But I've realized that I have been spending a lot of time looking at at shirtless men. Um, so so I'm just like uh, I don't know, little bit more than I probably should be. But once I start going to the gym and stuff, I'll won't need as much fitness content. So maybe I can cut a little bit of that. I don't know. Da-da. Hey, what's up, creeps? Actually, I don't want to deal with you. I need a new axe. I already have that. So I might as well make a little bit of this. Let's go to sleep. Before it's too late. Before they get too close to my bed. Ta-da! Die, you felled zombie. No, 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 please. Hi. Why, Hayata? Why do I have 64 dirt? I do not normally fill up creeper holes. Just I had enough dirt to do it this time. Sweet. It's like it never even happened. Let's get some logs. Loggity log. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy, seeing things that aren't there. Like I thought I saw some black, mysterious figure over there. But I know that I probably definitely did not. Boom. Okay, that skeleton did scare me a little bit right after I was saying that kind of stuff. Saying that stuff. Boom, boom. Oh, come on. Bam, bam. Boom. Sweet. Oh, I haven't explained what I'm doing. It's this old trick, or well, not too old, but like this trick that I like to do, when I'm building walls, because I think it looks like slightly okay. But I basically mix in stripped logs with like planks to make it look a little bit better. I hadn't thought about this in a really long time, but for whatever reason, talking about building reminded me of the greatest build I ever made, which was with my one of my sisters, or I guess stepsister. But we built this like big theater, and we built it on our iPads on like mobile Minecraft. But it was so cool. It had like, it wasn't like good or anything, but it was huge. Well, I mean, huge for my standards. I, I know that builds can get way bigger than that, but we spent like forever just building the walls and stuff, and then I designed like some theater rooms, and it was like these three block dimensions. There's like the screen, and then there was the actual like content stuff, and then there's the background. So we built up the background, and then we had like this, like the screen as in like glass. It was a big layer of glass, and then on here we had the like spot where the characters were, and then we had like posed armor stands, and it was really cool. And I built like a projector room, and then lots of seats. Very fun, very cool. Well, hey, what's up? Pigston the pig. Rotten flesh. All right. I was just checking how long we're at, because I didn't want to end too early or too late, but I think there was a lot of like quiet parts. I'm very crossed on if I should start tweaking those out. But I don't know. I'm not gonna start yet. And I think I'll do that Civ Labs thing tomorrow. I will also do this series as well, but I will do some Civ Labs as well because that that can be fun. Yeah. Cool. Well, I hope all of you have enjoyed your day. I hope you've had a good day, and I hope to catch you guys sometime tomorrow. And if it's not tomorrow, it'll be the day after. And if it's not the day after, then uh, it'll be the day after. But if it's not any of those, it'll actually be tomorrow. And then if it's not tomorrow, then you just have to rewatch the video until it is tomorrow. See what I'm saying? I don't know if that was a little bit confusing or not. Oh, what a great hook. Okay. Well, this is where I should end it. Oh, I need to pull out my screenshot. I'll grab both of these, decide which one looks nicer. That one's like questionable. And then here's the other one. Ooh, that is like, jeez. That one looks so much better. Okay, it's gonna be that second screenshot that I took with like the all the fog and then the like view. Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you all have done well. I genuinely appreciate you choosing to watch this. Uh, and yeah, hope you're all doing well. And yeah, cheers to a new beginning. At least for me. But if you're having a new beginning in your life too, I'm cheering to you as well. Uh, and if you're not even having a new beginning, I'm still cheering to you guys as well. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Oh, gotta end that thing. All right. See ya.